We are unknowable, fallen, corrupted, rightly feared. We are ascended.
Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 14 of our Kholek Suneater SFO Grimhammer campaign. In today's episode, we have a wawing army rampaging through the Challenge Stone, our capital settlement, if you could call what Chaos has as a capital. Basically, it's our home base. The plan here with this battle is we are going to attempt to assassinate this orc war boss here, and possibly even his shaman, and then eliminate as many of the high-value targets as we can before we are defeated. If we are able to pull off the victory, that would be even better, but there are a ton more orc boys coming on in. I guess I didn't realize before when I was peeking on through that normal orc boys now have a bonus versus large. Or not versus large, versus infantry. So that's why they were crumping our normal soldiers so hard last time. I couldn't quite understand that. And actually the biggins are not rolling with bonus versus large, so they are not quite as deadly against our big units as they used to be. We do still have to worry about them, but not as much, so let's get this battle going. They have 6 seconds before the enemies arrive, so we will have to move quick. I want to try to stop them from moving past this area right here if I can. And also try to lure... Ooh, Rock Lava getting some really good hits right off the bat. They have 2 of them? No, they've just got the 1.
Yes, Lord! No!
See if we can lure these fools on in. Everyone's getting on across the map as fast as they can. Let's get both these Ungors moving over. Rock Larvas are harder to kite around just because they don't really fire the same way normal ones do. We're not going to overcast any of our spells just yet. All that is going to do for us is actually just give it more range. Don't really care so much about the range.
Lead us to mortals!
We really want these guys to be using their ammunition on the proper target, so let's bring them around the corner there. Got a whole bunch of enemies coming on in. The Ungor Raider are going to set up. Want to get the Fires of Chaos on the proper units here. There's a whole bunch of orcs together, though, so it'd be remiss not to blow them all up, right? Watch them all scatter and no one gets hit. Go ahead and set the troops up, send them into attack. They're going to scatter and a few will get hit. I probably should have waited until they were together. Lessons in strategy. And the hounds around the back. We're going to have our Lord start using the old Spirit Leech on Glugzag here. Let's have the Dragon Ogres lend their might over to this other side. And then the Slaughtercade can just kind of crash in.
I go.
You guys start firing on any of the archers you can find. Actually, those guys count as the Lord. Kill them. That's going to give us all sorts of extra bonuses. As soon as I see one of our units drop below a certain amount of health, we will drop in some Forsaken as well. We're holding them back.
I have mushed.
We're not winning by any chance, but...
Take it, Southerner!
Take it, Southerner.
Moving fast.
No one can be summoned just yet. We are obliterating their trolls. Our Warhounds are on the back line there doing a good deal of damage. You do have some big wasp spells going off, causing some problems back, though. Go ahead and pull you back just so you're not taking free damage. Let's go ahead and get another Spirit Leech down on Glugzag. Get you in on the Snotling Pump Wagons. Keep those arrows flying. If we can break certain units of theirs, move towards these Orc Boar Boys. Slaughtercade, we need you back. I cannot lose you. You guys have all sorts of ward save and stuff you can get just for kills. Really, really potent. Go ahead and charge in on these Night Gobbos. You get the Night Gobs, and then you jump in on just the normal Orc Arrow Boys. Perfect. Make sure we can't cast any more spells. Is anyone's leadership wavering? Let's give them some magic and drop in some Forsaken as well. Could terrify them off nicely. We're getting shot at by lots of arrows. Let's rip into this line here. Charge them in on the Night Gobs. Go ahead and pull these guys away just a bit. Let these arrows start firing in on the biggins. Or maybe they can pick different targets. Fire on the arrow boys. What just happened? Actually click the map instead.
Chaos Marauders!
Bring my marauders back.
Bring us the carnage!
Make sure the Spirit Leech goes down on their lord there. I care not if he's running, he needs to die.
Eat your swords! Such great satisfaction.
Beautiful. Go ahead and let's not get bogged down in their own snotling pump wagons. Let's charge into the backs of these gobos, get as many of them running as we can.
She who wields true power.
You guys run in and help out your friends there. Dragon Ogres keep smashing those boar boys.
Sorcerer Lord. Rapture
Get it moving. Let's scare off these arrow boys here. Got lots of free shots going out of this back line here.
Sorcerer
We want to stay away from all that though.
Moving fast. By God's call. Get them!
That's going to rout both of those units off, sadly. Get on these stone trolls again. You guys start firing your arrows. You get your javelins working as well.
Sorcerer Lord.
Sorcerer Lord moving. Simulant Slaughtercade, come on in and crash in here. Alright, their lord is back. Those trolls are shattered, meaning they're not coming back at all. Smash into these biggins next. Fire on the snotling pump wagons, please. Go ahead and drop in a Spirit Leech on the pump wagons as well. Rip them down even faster. Let's get these Warhounds back. Have them chase off some of these gobos, so they're not chasing in and shutting down my archer team.
Chaos Marauders.
Would have the Slaughtercade pull back.
Deliver slaughter.
Get delivering. Got some more friendlies coming on back. Let's deliver some debuff to the enemy there. The Ungor are out of ammunition, so they're just going to be charging in. Fair enough. Die well.
My mastery absolute.
Cause some terror in on all these greenskins here. Let's go ahead and do it.
Dark Prince's minions.
I think things are going quite well. The enemy lord is retreating all the way off the map. We didn't get to kill him, sadly, but he's not coming back. Rip right on through the white. I see white flags all across the board here. The orcs are broken. Even with our mess cast of the Fires of Chaos, I wish we could have used that a little bit better, but honestly, an amazing victory. We're going to chase down as many of these orcs as we can, and I'll catch you all back at the campaign map. A Pyrrhic victory against a rather large horde of orcs. Perfect. We'll go ahead and sacrifice these captives just because I don't see another army nearby, and I'm happy to gain a bit of extra gold. We've been bankrupt once, it's not happening again. Or he's got himself a Path to Glory, the Soul Harvester boon. Let's make sure we get all of those. We've gained the mission successful, defeat Icky Backstab. Surprisingly done quicker than I expected. Gained 1,000 extra to favor. Perfect, we'll go ahead and upgrade your Spirit Leech. And then take a look at your Paths to Glory. We need to win 5 battles and win a battle against Nurgle. We're going to be devoting him to Nurgle as soon as we can. Give you your shield of, or your sword of might and your enchanted shield. You have earned yourself some abilities. We'll give you the blasted standard, the banner of eternal flame. Go for a demagogue and a Norse berserker. Sounds good. He's all set up. Swing on out of there, and we'll charge in on Glugzag once more. This time it'll give us a decisive victory, but kill 3 of our marauders. Do we want to be okay with that? Let's hand them some banners, see if they survive. What now? Yeah, they still die. Okay, we will actually sacrifice those marauders for the sake of progress. Hopefully they got a couple more kills. No, they just died. Horribly. Fair enough, we gain ourselves another Banner of Swiftness, and we will go ahead and sacrifice them as well. There's always more Marauders to recruit. Eliminate any Lord in battle, gaining ourselves more favor. Banner of Swiftness, the Ranger's standard, and we'll swing back into the Challenger Stone. And recruit up some more Marauders. Let's grab 2 more of them.
Now they will see.
I guess we can grab more than that. We can do some merging here. Merge those units as one and these as well. Because we're back in the fight a little faster. That all looks good to me. I think we'll grab one of these aspiring champions.
By the eldritch I see.
And then we'll give you a bit of life leeching. We get some more magic every time we cast, as well as some missile resistance.
Let us corrupt.
He's going to be excellent for sniping down lords, and that is exactly how he worked out. It did wonders. In between episodes, we did go ahead and stick every single person in his army who was able to receive one with a brand. So we have a whole bunch of new Zinchian warriors to go with what we've been rolling with. Should work out quite well. We need Village to stay up here and keep raiding, otherwise we are going to be a negative in the income, so we're just going to keep stealing from Archaon. If he wants to come fight us and stop us, I'm happy to let him do so. In the meantime, though, we need to do a bit of upgrading where we're able. Challenge Stone is what it is. We need to find any of our buildings that can be upgraded to tier 4, or that have a Spoils of War that can go up to a loot heap, like so. Plains is on by Jin. We can now throw in the raid trophies here as well. Let's get that going. It costs 200 a turn. I kind of want to try out the Gore Herd. See if it stops our summon of the other. It'll only be 100 more. And we'll see if that stabs us in the back at all. Kind of also want to throw in the Twisted Relic, but we won't for now. We'll swing on back. We'll zoom into Kholek. And then we will check diplomacy real quick and end the turn. Ordred is missing from his portrait there. He's being shy. Yeah, there's nothing else we can get into diplomacy-wise. We just have an incredibly unruly and massive empire with which to... Honestly, we just have to keep crippling rebellions at this point. Let's get to it. We'll hand off the Foster Colts. Thank goodness you guys have claimed back the city of the Shugen Gun. Now we can end the turn.
What do you want, green-skinned mortal?
Oh, is Grimgor scared? He's got some shiny stuff for me. Who are you fighting against that's got you worried? I guess all of my allies. We're gonna start taking your things real quick. Peace treaty sounds great. I mean, 4,000 gold's a lot, but no. Or it is, Grimgor. And Archaon is tired of all the raiding. He has decided to sally forth and face us. Fair enough. We've got a lot of barrier. Hopefully the barrier can help us out. The auto-resolve is giving us a Pyrrhic victory. We just lose a couple of our infantry and our warhounds. His scariest units are going to be the Simulant Slaughtercade and the Spawn, as well as obviously Archaon himself, who has somehow managed to pick up the Slayer of Kings and the Armor of Morkar. With this piddly army, that's impressive on its own right. We also are going to have way more knights than him, so we're going to want to use those charges to our advantage. Got 2 Chaos Knights of Tzeentch. And then our Marauder Horsemen of Tzeentch are going to have the Warp Flame missiles, which is going to weaken them to fire damage as well as throw fire. So, seem like pretty good horsemen there. Take a quick look at our map if we hadn't already, and then we'll have the Feathered Worm smash the Everchosen. Rebatch. Right, let's start the deployment then. They're going to have 53 seconds before his allies are arriving. I believe Archaon is probably going to go hold up. Let's throw the aspiring champions up front. We'll have the regular marauders directly behind them. Maybe we want these guys a little closer together. Pull them a little further apart. We'll throw the halberdiers on one side, spearmen on the other. Scheming slaughterers. Alright. Throw in some Forsaken. That'll be our front line there.
Tarnishes perverse glory.
Only thing we're missing is going to be our raiders, which we'll make do.
All my forces as one.
Pull you guys up. We'll have the Warhounds ready to absorb any kind of spells that should be going anywhere else. Poison Warhounds as well. Do the Trolls off on one side, as I normally do, and the Dragon Ogres on the other. Nimall is one, and Ewell is one, Horseman, and Village. Looking good. Forward, we'll have the Hounds kind of move up to start giving it some issues. Looks like they are going to be content to stay back and wait on us. Let's make sure no one is running, wasting all that extra vigor. We'll probably fight them over here then. So we will probably use actually a little bit of our vigor to get over there. Let's kind of bring the battle to this position. We'll sprint over. See if we can't get Archaon to waste some magic on one of our Warhounds here. Look at that. Blasting down on our barrier. You know what? We should probably use the barrier for baiting out spells. Foolish Archaon. Archaon's got reinforcements coming on now. Another Lord. I'm happy to continue to try to bait out spells. There's the throwing axes. Let's focus them down first. Easily work together with those Warp Flame Javelins. Charge in, all is one there. Should be pretty simple. Overextended a bit there with your Marauder Horsemen, and they are going to pay the Troll Toll. Should get absolutely ripped to shreds. Let's pull the Marauders with inch back. Here comes the Sibilant Slaughtercade as well. Gotta keep them maneuvering around. Let's throw in those javelins in. Start running this direction. Pull them on back. Let's have the Dragon Ogres and the... Now we'll keep them where they're at. Keep pulling back. We'll have the Hounds of Decay drag them down. Got the other group, so let's come on back and engage to help out. If you want to chase, that's fine. We'll deal with that once you do arrive. Dropping the Melkoths on 2 units at once. Let's go ahead and drop down the miscast chance on all of these sorcerers here. As well as some blue fire blasted out at this Lord in the front. Pull the soldiers back just a little bit here. Get the other Marauders at each Horsemen out. Keep them pulling back. Have you guys all work together on that Lord? He has overextended a bit there.
Servants of the Changer.
Oh, I should have had them charging together. They could have easily won. Hounds of Decay are in a little bit deep there. Let's pull them back. Pull them out and past if we're able to. Those javelins are going to do work there. Let's go ahead and keep everyone working towards you. Thamen and Overcast just gives new effects. Let's go ahead and drop that down. Get a beautiful charge in here and drop all these Marauders. Keep pulling you back. Let's get these Hounds of Decay rotating. We can have them moving with Archaon and destroy the Axemen. That's another unit off the field we don't need to deal with.
We fight for change.
We'll blast out another blue fire here on this lad who's trying to retreat. All of the trolls, let's work together, kill you.
Endless evisceration.
Blast some pink fire through all of these units here.
Endless glorious madness.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull the knights back. Let them charge back in.
The Changers, Marauders.
Village is struggling just a little bit. That is a Lord of Corn. Now let's have the hounds just keep leading you on a chase.
Searching for battle.
No reason to keep
We
getting hit.
smell slaughter and destruction's name.
All right, one lord's down. Keep working. Village, we need more blue fire. We need it now. Blasted at this Lord of Khorne here. He's trying to escape.
Chaos Knights.
Knights charge back in. Dragon Ogres slaughter these Forsaken. Alright, that Lord is down as well. Let's go ahead and charge on over here and help out with these halberds. We'll have some more magic soon. There's a lot of guys over here, but we're going to keep them moving.
Marauders of sin.
Did a bad job doing that. Let's keep these guys pinned down so these trolls don't come back.
Twisted champions.
Trolls all work together.
Chaos Knights of Siege.
I drop down another Trickster Shard on... no, Archaeon's fine. Trickster Shard will help by weakening everyone's magic resistance here. We'll use it for its secondary effects.
Followers of chaos.
Yeah, these knights are getting
Seeking
smacked.
victims.
Pull them away.
Spreading destruction. Tremble, mortal.
Those Halberd Chaos Warriors don't play.
Army
Don't want to lose too many of our knights here. These guys are incredibly useful. Our trolls are starting to get overwhelmed. Let's go ahead and kill this one lad here and keep moving. Those trolls are retreating. This guy is out of here. Let's go ahead and make sure he retreats permanently. Sad news is Archaon is back. Keep these knights retreating, sadly. Halberdiers are just a little bit too strong to be fighting on their own terms. We'll have you guys all working together. Spread out.
Move fast.
Village, let's go ahead and drop down the Treason of Siege on everyone fighting in here. Charge in and help your brothers.
Eradicate these puppets. We agree.
Alright, knights. Start slaughtering these warriors here since they are a bit overextended.
Village the castling. March and scourge.
That's another hero gone. We can keep moving. They're going to try to head them off the pass. We will just fill them full of javelins. Blast some blue fire over here at Archaon. Oh, you can't without leaving. We're getting bogged down a little bit here.
Make claim.
Come on, warriors.
Marauders on the move.
These marauders moving around. You guys go this way. Go ahead and see if you can hunt down this sorcerer of Slanesh. It's gonna be a maybe, maybe not kind of scenario. Let's drop the pink fire through. Try to get as many of them as we can.
Twisted champion.
Go ahead and start slaughtering these marauders too.
Seeking torment.
Go ahead and crash into this back line here. You do the same. We need these trolls back.
All shall die.
Crash in nicely. We'll go ahead and try to retreat them away once they do.
Marauders of sin.
They'll get through that barrier pretty quick.
The north abide.
Go ahead and pull them back. Charge on in. Village, drop the magic resistance of everyone there. Keep chopping.
Bringing
Knights, move through.
onward, Northmen. We smell slaughter.
Got a whole bunch of retreat going down in this middle area.
The Tagus Marauders.
Can't pull them back. Are they locked into combat there?
Murder and madness.
Oh, these guys are able to. I don't know what's going on with these other ones. I guess they were locked in by something going on there. Have all of the trolls working together on Archaon. Most of his lords are already retreating.
The Tagus Marauders.
You chase them down. Actually, we're going to need your charge. My knights are a little bit overextended. They've got a lot of stuff to work on.
Chaos, come on.
Beautiful. What we need is these halberds to break. Go ahead and blast out some fire on this guy who's coming on in. Pull these guys back.
Hordes of chaos.
Let my knights start fighting.
Die.
Facilitating change.
Cool, that works for Khorne is back.
The changes, marauders.
Everyone back here together. You guys just keep routing guys off, doing as much damage as you can. Come on back and slam into those Forsaken. Archaon is absolutely raid bossing. Let's get these aspiring champs. Actually, they got a lot of damage they can deal. Start chopping. We'll hold the Marauders of Siege pull away.
All will be despoiled. We fight for change.
Kill as many of the units routing as we can.
Chaos Knights of Siege.
About one Dragon Ogre left. Let's pull him away so we don't lose my Dragon Ogres. He's losing a lot of health here. Let's drop in the Overcast version of Treason.
Murder and madness.
Alright, Knights. Pull away just a little bit here.
Slaves to darkness.
Halberds are back.
Corruption.
We're just gonna pull away then. We can't get caught by that.
We bring madness.
Killed quite a few of them, but it is by no means over. My trolls have all been dealt the toll by Archaon himself. They've dealt a lot of damage back.
For change. Searching for battle. Spreading destruction.
Alright, Knights, use that mobility. We're gonna leave these Marauders to die. Drop everyone's magic resistance here. Slam these Knights in.
The Chainless Marauders. Glorious devastation.
Crash on in. Let's keep moving. We'll have you guys assassinate this Khorne Lord. Or do your best to, at least.
Scheming slaughterers. Army of the
Pull the
Dark
Knights back. They've done their damage. Alright, Village, you pull away. Now he's stuck in combat for a moment. That's quite the ability.
Yes. Marauders of sin.
Get these Marauders out.
Men of the North.
I'd love for them to start regenerating their shields.
Hordes of
There we
chaos.
go.
Kill them all.
Got Archaon bogged down. We need to surround. We need to protect Village. She's having some problems. Get this last Dragon Ogre out of the fight before he dies.
Twisted. The Chainless Marauders. On twisted foot.
Charge on around.
For chaos.
Hit with as much force as you've got left. Oh, he broke. Man, it's going to be an absolute fight to the bitter end here. The Knights charge in. Village is broken. Hopefully that doesn't cause a chain rout.
Chaos comes.
We'll see, though.
For all.
Now the Knights are gone. That may cause a chain rout. Man, I thought we had him. Come on back around. Village, if we can get Village back,
Twisted champion.
bring them back so they can actually replenish their barrier there.
Chaos
Alright, the Knights are back.
Yes.
One of them at least. My Dragon Ogre as well. We need to try to consolidate forces as best we can.
Followers of chaos.
Anyone who's currently fighting, you must keep fighting. We're going to try to consolidate everyone else we have.
Bringing ruin.
Come on, Dragon Ogre, don't turn and run.
Army of the Dark.
Oh, we're losing it.
Chaos.
The white flag's going up.
Destroy them.
Alright, everyone charge in together. Let's go ahead and weaken their magic resistance. Last thing we can kind of do. One final charge of the Valkyrie. We have anyone else?
Men of the North.
That's it. That's all we've got. One final charge. Trolls are back at almost full health.
Destined to win.
My aspiring champs are back.
Slay them all.
Come on, village, keep that shield going. We are out of magic, sadly.
Glorious brutality.
Keep crashing on in. A lot of their units are shattered, but they still have the Ever-Chosen.
At once. Blood-soaked brothers.
Singe decrees death.
Just an absolute slugfest. Let's pull you away.
Ruin.
Warriors of Singe.
Come on, aspiring champs. Bring him down.
Agents of change.
Murder and madness.
Oh, those guys are gone too. My knights are back. We can have them try to rout off a unit real quick. Halberdiers, you need to go get into that group. Otherwise, we lose. Village is back. Although he's got really, really low leadership. Just turns around and runs.
Servants of the Changer.
Back. Let's bring them in to bring down those marauders. We can bring down Archaon through leadership. That'll be just about the only way.
We go in.
Charge in on this next group. We've almost got him. Come on, knights. Get in there. He's exhausted. He's a high threat, though, obviously, because he is the Ever-Chosen. Keep smashing.
Tremble, mortal. Marauders of Singe.
We have bullied my Tsinchians. Oh, there we go. Ever-Chosen. He's gone.
Slaves to darkness.
Whoa, that was a fight. We're going to try to kill Archaon. He's got a lot of ward save, though, and I don't have a lot of speedy units left, so...
Eviscerate them.
But a fight to the absolute bitter end. We managed to pull it off. And this time, Village is able to pull off a win against Archaon, the absolute raid, but he did manage to bring down a sizable chunk of our army. We didn't manage to cripple them fully. Most of their lords and heroes have been defeated, though, so at least they won't be able to recruit those back on up. We didn't quite manage to kill the Slaneshi or the Exalted Hero of Khorne, and we actually lost some of our aspiring champions ourselves, which is quite unfortunate. We will go ahead and pass off the Banner of Eternal Flame there to the other aspiring champions, and we will go ahead and enslave these captives just so we have a bit more replenishment for the next turn here.
Slaves!
Alright, Dolgan are moving. Volmir was killed, is going to give us the death list there. It's like we've got all sorts of nonsense going on in the home front. And the Sword of Anti-Hero has been stolen, and Village now has the Doomslayer, giving himself a bit more spell resistance, physical resistance, and melee attack when fighting against all of the different Chaos Aligned factions. Wild Hunt has begun as well. Orion's going to get aggressive. And the Bloodwind Keep has been besieged by Hellcroft.
Sheesh.
We become war wary. Negative 25 growth for all province. For Chaos, what do you mean war wary? Alright then. This poor invading force is going to get annihilated by our defenders. We will take that win and sacrifice those captives. War coordination target loss, that's because we dealt with it ourselves. We don't need our allies. We do, however, need to worry about the... Oh no, where'd they go? There were two gigantic lizard armies kind of hanging out off the shore here. They were going to go up and around to attack our settlement, which is dastardly indeed. Let's have Kholek get moving.
Bringer of darkness.
Can't quite bring him against Nong Chang, so that would not be all that useful. We'll bring him over to the Baleful Hills.
Enemies of the storm.
Come up and attack Taizu. Come over and reclaim Shangyang, and I think this time we'll come right on up to the north. Grab the Shrine of the Alchemist, and make sure we don't get attacked from any
Kholek Suneater.
Western Empire's armies from that direction.
Moving.
Honestly, we'll keep on moving. We'll throw in the repair at the Baleful Hills, as well as... Now we don't need a pasture. Not all that useful. Go ahead and upgrade over the main province here.
Weave the fates.
Might need the tapestries now. We'll go instead for the Spoils of War in a Dark Redoubt over here at Kadatha. village after winning his battle. He only gained a single point. Master of Misrule, though, will turn him into a demon. Give us the Winds of Change ability. Increase ammunition for the entire army and barrier replenishment. We'll go ahead and grab the Master of Misrule, which is going to make him demonic, which we will have to keep an eye on because he will explode if taking too much damage. Instead of retreating, he will just, I think, dissipate back to the warp.
Optimal.
We will go ahead and... It's really depressing because he's going to be able to recruit right back on up. He's almost back to full. Let's go ahead and pull on away. Thankfully, we just have enough money. We'll pull away just a bit there and get some replenishment. Hopefully in friendly territory should actually kick in a bit higher.
Move, mule.
No. Fair enough. Village will do some replenishing, and then we'll get back to fighting Archaon as soon as we can. We need to use Herald to get some health and some damage done.
I'm the one in charge, man.
That ogre has taken back some land, which means he's probably going to be a bit dangerous. Start moving down south.
Very well, I'll move.
Going to hurt our overall income, but I think we'll deal with it. 300 negative isn't too bad.
Only one I listen to.
Are we in range of the camp? No, thank goodness.
No one tell
Luckily, all of our Dragon Ogres are bonus V large, which will hurt the ogres quite badly. I guess depending on what his army is, we'll see soon. We don't want to use any more gifts just for now. We can get a non-aggression pact with Clan Moors. I think we will for now. Make sure we don't get attacked randomly.
You smell it. Right, yes.
He doesn't have that many enemies right now either.
Demon Prince.
We will soon probably claim his lands, but for now... Warhost and Grimgor would love a peace treaty. Yeah, fair enough. We'll give one with Clan Eshin.
Foul beast.
He'll give me some money. I'll let our allies crush Clan Eshin. I just don't want to have to deal with them anymore. The Eye of the Gods is about to open, which is going to be awesome. We'll skip over that because we don't quite have enough gold to waste. And then we'll swing on over to Kholek and end the turn. Archaon has decided to come back on out to fight. He isn't done with us yet. He has recruited up. Doesn't look like any new soldiers, and he's going to give us a valiant defeat this time. Alright, one more battle for this episode. Let's see if Village can hold on. Let's do it. Alright, let's get to the deployment then. Let's drag the Warp Fire scouts forward, see if we can find where Archaon is camping. Huh. It's not going to show us, but his reinforcements are coming in from the back in 57 seconds. We do have a good bit of time to try to wound the Ever-Chosen. We don't have all that many units left. 1 armored troll and 3 and 2 of the other. They're probably pretty close to maximum health as is. Let's grab our warriors. Spread them out just a little bit. Lots of spearmen as well. We don't want them too spread apart just because Archaon is incredibly potent. Throw the halberds off to the side. Forsaken in the middle. You 3 in the middle as well. Grab our knights, pull them off to the side. All of the front line. Our Marauder Cav, the doggos, will use you guys definitely as distractions. Big critters. And those Hounds of Decay. We'll use them behind the knights to keep them safe. Alright, let's get the battle going. Archaon has decided to hide. They're going to hold up and wait for us to come to them. Works for me. Let's bring the boys with Warp Flame over. Start causing some issues. But I wanted everyone coming on over. I forgot to deploy the Dragon Ogre. Come on, buddy. We're going to bring you with the Knights. They've decided he's decided to drop down a Spirit Leech. It may get through the barrier. It may not. Swing on over. If he wants to keep using that magic, that works for me. Keep trying to range out this ornate champion here. Hit him with those javelins. Everyone else is kind of nearby. Don't get drawn into a fight, though. I like that I told you to throw it at this guy. It's like, nah, well, how about the other one? Alright, here comes the reinforcements.
The champions!
Go ahead and pull back. Go ahead and have all of these guys on standby. Alright. Bring you over just a little bit there. Keep running. He's doing a good job dodging with his horseman there. He is completely exposed, so let's charge in the trolls now. Exposed and covered in warp flame. We'll go ahead and surround and destroy. Let's go ahead and drop down the miscast chance on Archaon. We cast a normal Treason of Tzeentch there to help out? Probably not. Pull them on away. There's the Tormentor Sword dropping an attack in, enabling them to not move. Oh, hang on now. Getting bogged down. Knights hunt down the Sibilant Slaughtercade. Everyone else come all together. Village, come on back. Let's go ahead and hit the Winds of Change off. Drop down a Treason of Tzeentch over on this side here. Or Blue Fire. Blasted Archaon.
Marauders of Tzeentch!
Pull the Marauders back. Would have to have everyone here charge in on these Forsaken. Move one over, pull you back. Yeah, we may have gotten a bit overexposed here. All of our trolls are getting butchered. Let's drop down the Treason. Archaon did a really good job there, stopping them. Drop the pink fire through once they get a little bit closer.
Followers of Chaos. Chaos Knights.
Tremble!
Everyone fighting.
Changes, marauders!
Issue being that the only
We fight for change!
big beaters we have are now gone. Pink fire we can drop through all these marauders here. I guess they were too spread out. They didn't do a lot of damage. Unfortunate. Let's throw another blue fire over at Archaon, and yeah, this was a long wash. That last one we did really well with our
Twisted foot!
keeping the lads together. This time, not so well. As soon as he takes off, that's going to be the end.
The changers,
Fall back.
marauders!
Throwing those javelins. Village isn't getting away. No way, no how. Alright, those guys are crushed. Keep charging in.
Darkness.
Gonna blanket the enemy with charges then. Run while you can. Go ahead and blast some blue fire over here at this Sorcerer of Tzeentch. Make sure he's not moving. Come on, Village. Keep going. Don't stay and fight. Oh, now that he's a demon, he's dead. That's unfortunate. Drop down the Treason. He stayed for a while. We'll drop the Treason, or the Shard as well, and then that's the end for Village. He'll be wounded and he'll come back. But we were bested by the Everchosen in the end. I think this could be easily a bit of victory. We've broken several of them, but we've just got too many large targets to deal with still. Fearley's going down on our Dragon Ogre. Village falls. As is fated. Yeah, your plot armor is keeping you alive this time, buddy.
Send them to oblivion.
My aspiring champs are all fallen already. The ogres are gone.
Chaos Knights.
Pull the knights back just for a bit.
Bringing ruin!
Drag you in to try to bring down the... Nah, that's the end. We're gonna start breaking. Excellent first showing from Village, and then all of our newly marked units have just been completely obliterated.
Chaos Knights! In Ruination's pain!
Unfortunate.
I lust in the Dark Prince's name!
We'll speed that on up. Do as much damage as we can, but that's pretty much a wash. Valiant defeat, they're gonna call it. I disagree. A valiant defeat, everyone died on the post-battle screen. It seemed like we got more survivors than that. No, and we almost did no damage to them at all. That was pitiful. He's gonna charge down the rest of us. Of course he is. That is the game for this army here. The eye opens, and he is so lucky that Kholek did not come his way. Alright, we can go for My Legions, giving us the Ashes and Dust. Call to Murder, giving us more Corn Corruption. More Sorcerers permanently, or the Gift of our choice. I think we need the Cataclysm of Death to keep our march going. We're gonna need a whole new army now that Village has fallen. Just marked them. Alright, well the Talisman of Endurance was stolen back. Really unfortunate, but with that defeat, that is going to be all the time I have for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I will see you on the next one.